To begin our presentation today, our group will give an overview of the financial analysis and business performance of Vinamilk, the leading dairy company in Vietnam. And members of my team include Song Hương, Bảo Hân, and Gia Hân. To help everyone follow easily, our presentation includes the following part: introduction, SWOT, PESTEL, and quarter five process, financial analysis, non-financial analysis, stock performance, and conclusion. Next slide. Before we start the financial analysis, I want to give a brief introduction to Vinamilk and what our presentation will cover. Vinamilk was founded in 1976 and is the biggest dairy company in Vietnam. The company has 15 modern factories, global GAB, and green farm system. The export products to more than 60 countries. Even though the market is more competitive now, Vietnamese still keep strong and stable operation. Next slide. The purpose. The purpose of this presentation is to look at Vinamilk financial health from 2021 to 2025. We focus on revenue, profits, liquidity, and its capital structure. We also identify the company's strength, weakness, opportunities, and risks. Next slide. For the scope of analysis, we study revenue trends, profitability ratio like ROS, ROA, and ROE, the current ratio for liquidity, and the debt ratio for leverage. Our data comes from Vinamilk financial statements and industry reports. We also use tools like trend analysis, common size analysis, base market, swap, PESTEL, and quarter five process. Next slide. Overall, our key focus is to understand Vinamilk's 5 years performance, that outside factor and affects the company, and what this means for its future growth. After this overview of Vinamilk, we will move to detailed analysis session. So now I would like to invite Zahon to continue the presentation.
Hello, I'm Young, and I will start next with a SWOT analysis to clearly understand our operational landscape. About the strength, our clearest strength is our position as the market leader with a 50 market as a leader with a 50% market share in an extensive distribution network across 63 provinces and cities, along with export capability to over 50 countries. We possess a solid financial and technology platform with factories meeting international standards such as ISO and FSC. The weakness, however, we have a fatal weakness, uh, a dependency on imported raw material, accounting for 40% of our supply. This ring with exchange rate risk and fluctuation in global milk price and currency exchange rates directly impact our profitability. In opportunities, our biggest opportunity lies in strong export growth into major markets like the US, EU, and Southeast Asia. Concurrently, the green chain ESG is a tremendous driver. Our green farm project and net zero goal have us primarily meet growing demand for sustainable consumption and investment. About the threats, the, the threat pressures is price sensitive customers is a difficult economic climate. We also face macroeconomic fluctuation like in inflections and risk from climate change, which necessitate as costly net zero transitions. Uh, Based on the SWOT analysis, we move to the conclusions in strategic directions. Mm, Focus on raw material and cost pressures to address this challenge and capitalize on opportunities. Vinamilk is focused on three main strategic pillars. Uh, Raw material self-sufficiency, we promote the green farm project to achieve supply autonomy, not only reducing currency risk but also stabilizing input quality. Stable and efficient, we will rigorously control costs in across the entire value chain to protect our profits, matching against increasing inflation and rising price. Uh, about the globalization, leveraging our no one position in Vietnam, we will expand our international supply chain, positioning Vinamilk as leading dairy company in the region and globally. And the next, I will invite someone.
Hi guys, my name is Song Hương. So today I will talk about the pastel in postal five process. The firstly, what does it mean the pastel? Yes, pastel. B which mean the political, E economic, C S social, T technological, E environmental, and the last legal. Next to the next slide. Um, First of all, in the term of political legal factor, Vinamilk operate in the fairly stable environment thanks to quick which the business is confident in investing and expanding its production. Besides, the trade agreement have export, but global conflict cause a certain disruption in the supply chain. And about the legal, Vietnam has to continuously ensure compliance with the food safety standards, with the 15 uh, factories achieving FSC 20, 22,000 and global grab farm system and implementing carbon neutrality targets according FAS 2060. Next slide, I will talk about the economic. Turning to the economic factor, Vietnam's GDP is sharply by 8.2%, and in the third of the quarter of 2025, although the fluctuations cause of the cost of the input materials in to increase by more than 4.5%. Consumers tend to the tension spending, but Vinamilk still maintains market share thanks to the strong brand and exports to 60 markets. Next to the social and technologies. Social, Vietnam is the golden population period, so the demand for the nutrition and nutrients is increasing the trends of the healthy life. Also, the promotes organ, organic and low sugar products. At the same time, the term of the technology Vinamilk has applied modern slides such as the Tetra Pak uh, Farm 4. Farm 4.0 with RFID AI to optimize the cost and improve the efficiency. Move to the environment. You know what? The term of the environment, the hot and humid climates pose a number of the challenges to co-productivity and the requirements for the waste disposal are also becoming more stringent. However, Vinamilk has um, Vinamilk has actively invested in the ecological solar farms to reduce the environment's risk. So, move to the portal five process. I talk about an overview the dairy industry has a very high level of the competition. However, um, barriers to entry such as farm investment, UTH technology, and extensive distribution next to the next it have Vinamilk maintain a clear and advantage. The talk about the next slide, especially you can see in that table, it have the five that's portfolio process in Vietnamese company, and especially internal competition is high due to the participation of the many brands on the contract uh, on contract. The risk of the new competitive is low because huge capital requirements and technology standards. Supplier power in uh, medium and high because of the dependence of the imported raw material, while consumption are increasingly price insensitive. Notably, substitutes such as nut meal and growing. In conclusion, despite the great competitive pressures, Vinamilk still maintains a listing position thanks to its scale, technology, and distribution. Move to the financial analysis and talk about the summary. The for the financial analysis, the term our team use from the data from the financial statement 2021 to 2024 and plus 3 quarters of 2025, and three methods are applied including trends analysis to identify the trends and common sign to assess and cost of structure, and the last in internal benchmarking to see the improvement over time. Next, we focus on three groups. You can see next slide. We focus on three groups. That's yeah. Um, Profitability such as ROS, RA, and RE about the liquidity, that's current ratio, and the leverage such as debt ratio and long-term debt ratio. Um, can talk about as a result, we can comprehensively assess to stability and efficiencies of the Vinamilk, move to the revenue and profit trend. Next slide. You can see the the first bit, the first check, line check about the sale, and beside that, net profit. In the term of revenue, Vinamilk maintained around 63 trillion Vietnam dong and increased slightly in 2022 and then recovered from 2023 to 2024. By 3 quarters of the 2025, revenue had reached 75% of the 2024, showing the positive prospect. In the contract, the profits fluctuated more sharply in the 2022 in the decline by nearly 20% due to the raw material cost, but then recovered markedly from 2023 thanks to the cost optimization. By by three 3 quarters of 2025, you can see that the line on the line the profit show the possibility of the exceeding 11 trillion Vietnam dong for the whole year in all the world. Um, Revenue is stable, profit are recovering well. Next slide, I will talk about the access depth and equity overview. You can see the budget on slide that during the analysis prior to total assets increases slightly, so the term short-term assets account for 67% in the line, and with the FMCG model, with the requires large working capital debt remain low at 32 to 34%. About of access, and in particular, long-term debt is almost 1%. And would mean the improved that Vinamilk is almost no dependent on the long-term loans, and next to the equity increase uh, and reflecting good accumulation. That's overall. You can see on the slide the capital structure in the state and the level of the finance independence is high. Next to slide case ratio. Uh, I have three. We have three slide check about um, profitability, liquidity, and solvency. Thì ROS would mean returns on sale. Uh, it this demonstrate improving profits margins, and about the ROA ROA at high level, uh, indicating that assets is being used effectively, and talk about ROE, which means the return return on equity. It also good at level higher than the industry level, and the current ratio is only about 2 point. It's very strong liquidity, and the last the debt ratio remain around 32 to 34%. It's mean low finance risk. In short, the Vinamilk had the good profit and healthy liquidity and low risk. Move to the external benchmarking. Next slide. Next slide. When the com when the comparing comparing internal over the year, we can see the Vinamilk had improved quite clearly about the revenue from 2022, profits increasing again from 2023, and the ROS increased in strength from 14 to 18%, and current ratio is only above 2 point 2. So, and the debt ratio is stable low, which means this show that the business maintain an improving the trends in the term of the efficiency and the financial safety. The next slide, I'll talk about the financial conclusion. You can see the table at the right side. The financial it can be seen that Vinamilk are very solid financial foundation, safe capital structure, strong liquidity, profit margins recover, and high ROA and ROE at the resort is very completely in the line with the orientation of the sustainable development in the medium and long term. I invite Gia Hân talk about the next part.
Okay, about the non-financials, um, we look at the value generated beyond the finance so figure, demonstrating Vinamilk commitment to sustainable development. And first is the CSR activities at the school meal fund in Sponsorship program build strong brand uh, presence, stabilize. Thấy chưa? This we look at the value about the non-financial value. We look at the value generated beyond the financial figure, demonstrating Vinamilk commitment to sustainable development. About a CSR, this is a corporate social responsibility activity such as the school meal fund and chill sponsorships. Program build strong brand prestige, stabilize long-term investment expectation and supply sustainability support the stock price. ESG is environmental, social, and governance. We are investing in global GAP from in the net zero roadmap, helping reduce operational risk from climate factor. Uh, Curiously, this committed attract ESG investment funds, rapidly growing pool of global capital. And the last is the human resource. Thoughts of ESOP program and training will retain high quality personnel, ensuring operational quality and innovation, increasing labor productivity, and improving strong good corporate governance. Uh, in summary, Vinamilk is in a market-leading position with a clear training raw material sufficiency, cost optimization, and global expansion. This year all underpinned by a robust, sustainable development framework. This year our compass to negative challenge and achieve our global of becoming the region top dairy companies. The next, I will invite.
Hi guys, it's me again. I will talk about the stock performance. The Vinamilk price trend from 2021 to the third quarter of the 2025 is displayed in the stock performance section. The price fell in 2021 to 2022 as the result of declining earning and growing the raw material costs, and as profit margins increase, price will start to normalize by 2023 due to the higher revenue and profits as well as more optimized market. The prediction and recover trends of the evident in 2024. And as the three-quarter profits increase and markets in confidence grows, prices are still rising in 2025 YTD. Overall, Vietnamese financial recover and growing the market confidence are reflected in the price swings. I bring invite Bảo Hân to talk about the conclusion.
Okay, I'm Bảo Hân, and finally, to close the whole presentation, I will summarize the conclusion. About financially, Vinamilk is recovering well. ROS, OA, and ROE continue to improve with stable cash flow and good operating efficiency. For non-financially, the company has a very strong brand, a wide national distribution system, and sustainable brands like Green Frame and Global 3AB. Sorry. For strategically, Vinamilk remains the market leader and keeps its advantage through new product development and diverse product portfolio. Overall, its strong foundation and better profit margin give the company a positive medium and long-term outlook. Next slide. According to the economy in 2035, Vietnamese CEO also share a renewed focus on innovation. digital transformation, and export expansion. These strategies are expected to support future growth. From this external information, our group believe that investors should consider buying Vinamilk for medium and long-term portfolio. So thank you very much for listening.